Hey, welcome to my students. This is week 8 session. I'm going to start off with the agenda for today. We're going to go over the calendar for week 8, the essential questions for week 8, and we're going to cover today the rough draft requirements, in-text citations, and the works cited page. Okay, so you can write that down as part of your notes. You do need to turn something into your homework, just I suggest that you're here, just write your notes. Get that done without wasting your time here. Okay, so here is the calendar for week 8. You're going to see that I gave you another extra page. So you have time for your rough draft to complete that. Okay, so you when I suggest for you to follow the camp club activities, so that are support and to follow your rough draft. Okay, but you do need to go under unit 4, day 22, so you know what your due dates are and what assignments you need to turn in. So this is a big unit, a big chunk of your grade. And basically, it's the big project you have to do before you go on spring break. Maybe turn in your final draft for your research paper. And then I think a week before we go on spring break, you're just going to be doing some grammar. But this is a major assignment. After spring break, for sure, you will be marked points off for that. So make sure that you turn everything in as soon as you can. Okay, preferably on the due date. Do not expect if you turn in something late to get an exit. Okay, that's not going to happen. It takes 2 to 3 school days to get your work edited, corrected. So make sure you check the due date, but at least try to capture the 2 to 3 school days and try to get back to you with your feedback for your outline for the rough draft. But if you're turning in stuff on time, you're going to get things very much on time, and it will help you to get everything that you need to do for this unit. Okay, this essential question, please write it down. Remember, if you're here, might as well do your notes so you can have those done for your homeroom teacher. I need you to write it. Your notes not to say next to your class, make it that meeting, and be writing it up. Yes. I actually have them in class. So if you go on the left-hand side, it says on the yeah, I have it. I have it there in the class. Okay, so the question is, have you ever had your research report? Some of you already sent in your outline, and you already got feedback from me, so you know exactly what you need to work on. I think overall, from the outlines I did get, it was more making sure that you're citing your sources of information. Okay? And then making sure you have the commentary to follow that. As a whole, not everyone, but the majority of students, that was the issue that I posted on your comment section. Again, this is a reflection for your rough draft. Okay, so let's go on to the next one here. And let's go on to the next slide right here. Okay, think about where you are in the writing process. We're going to give those who are in Blackboard an opportunity to participate. Okay, are you still listening? Yeah. Okay, I just started to okay, you're working on your rough draft of your outline. I'm halfway with my rough draft. I'm close to being done. Somebody want to share? Okay. So, hopefully you guys are, you know, okay, the rough draft. Don't not do if somebody here at A, you guys are in your outline. You don't want to that's a big part of your grade. And that's actually, I would And then if you have questions about how to words and stay after a little bit, and I can show you. Okay, so sources of evidence, we need four at least, and two can come from the ones that I already provided for you. Okay. So that is kind of a repeat of information from last time. Okay, so how do I write in-text citation? So every time you have your quote, so you're simply reading what the author says, you want to use the in-text citation. Okay? So here's an example. It's not about if it's article from the website, there's a lot of websites you use it. So if you mark the title of the article, you can put it on parentheses. Okay. So that's all you're going to think about psychology articles. Okay, here's the rule of thumb. You're going to give the author's name and the page number possible. If the author's name is not available, you're going to just give the title. And you can put the parentheses. Okay? Let me show that. Are you okay? Did you get that? Okay. Oh, no. Okay, let me go back. Anyway, okay, you want to do a four-sided page. So that's basic expectations, when you're writing in your paragraphs or providing evidence, you're putting the title of the article in parentheses. That was basic expectations when you're doing it in your text. Okay, but here's the four-sided page, and this is the one that is the 50 out of 200 points. So if you don't have a works-cited page, you're not okay, you're not going to get this 150. That should be the last page of your essay. It lists all the resources you cited on your paper. So if you use 5 resources, I should be 5 of those listed on your 4-sided page. Okay? That's where you're going to provide information about the article, the title, the website, the author's name, etc. Yes. Yes. That's where you're going to include the link. You're not going to include the link again, you won't include the link in the actual paper, only in the works cited page. That's the last page of your essay. Okay, where can you get all this information? You can go to Unit 4, page 32. So write that down just in case you say, oh, I don't know what to do for this works cited page. You can get a refresher on Unit 4, page 32. Okay, so you put day 32, you're going to get this page, the works cited page. And then you can open it up, and there's an optional right here that says citation format study sheet. You can print that one out, and it can help you. Citation format study sheet. Again, citation format study sheet. You can print that out, and it gives you the different formats you can use for each type of work. So it's going to look like that. Okay, so it's going to say, okay, so if you're going to cite a book, this is what it's going to look like. If you're going to cite an article from a magazine or newspaper, this is what it's going to look like. So it's very simple. Okay, so how are you going to format your work page? You're going to write at the top of cited. Okay, what's cited? You're going to list your sources in alphabetical order. So whatever, your first letter, that's what you're going to base it on. No matter if you're using the title first, the author first, you're going to list your sources in alphabetical order. Right? Okay. And then our first part here, and you're going to take a look and see what it looks like. Let's see. If a citation has more than one line, the second line is indented. Okay, that's indented. I'll show you what that looks like, because that might not make hold on. I want to go to my last slide. I'll just show you these, and then you can take a look and see what they look like. Okay, so books. How many of you are using books? Not using a book, an actual book. You can touch it. Okay. So this is the presentation for your book. Okay, I'll just go over it very quickly. Author's last name, first name, title, city, publisher, year, and medium. And you can find this all on the 452. Okay, I'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Articles. These are periodical articles, so this has to be in print. I'm assuming if you're not using a book, you're probably not using a book. So I'm going to move on. Again, encyclopedias. This is another different type of book. There we go. Website. Okay. So you can, if you cannot find information at all, I will just speak it. Okay. So let's start with the author last name. These are what we're talking about. This is one. So we're talking about regular. Okay. Here, and then the second one you're going to do that with the information. So last name, the author first name, name of the article. Here it is. You can find a website name. And here again, you can find the publisher or the author. Like that information there. Comma. If you can find the data that is published usually by this book. Okay, number one and year. And then the second one you're going to index. Okay, from the use file. You get it. And when you get it, information. Okay, some people maybe got other information, years ago when you look at a website, you just what it is. What you can do, have to stay there. This is all I'm doing. Yeah, so that's right. And hold on. If you can't find it, just see it. Just as much information as you can find, you want to include on your website. And then there's I'll just write that down, and then I'm going to share this. Yeah. Or you know what? I can no, oh, you're going to be here tomorrow. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Are we okay to move on to the next one? No? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Are we done? Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. And then at the bottom, I would include whatever information you went over. At the bottom, include the website. If you are, okay. So you're going to have 4 lines, right? The first one, second, third, and fourth are going to be so yeah, you want to do that. So write that website at the bottom. Okay. And again, try to include as much information that you can find. And if you can't find it, just omit it. Leave it out. Okay. Don't stress so much about it. As long as I can see the article name and the website, I think that's what I'm going to look for. Okay. definitely check the summer lessons. They're super, super important. That's a lot of yeah. It's all here, and it's okay. How many of you are using films or movies? Okay, so you're studying films or movies. Okay, so you're gonna, try to look up. You're gonna look up this information, this citation for your cited page. Okay, and you see the same thing. First time, say the same. Second, third, and following. You're gonna index. Okay, this is what your citation looks like. Okay, the last page says we're cited. Can you just say and see how this is in alphabetical order? Okay. So there's 4 right here. And you can do the second line or third. And then that way you can tell, when the next citation comes as your list. Again, this is what your page looks like. You should have at least 4. Okay. At least 4 of these listed or resources. Good question. Now, 4 listed. At least 4. Okay. Let's go on. Okay. We're looking at more information. I think this is a great website. A lot of the English teachers use the site. You can go to, it's called Owl Purdue. You can just Google it. Owl Purdue, right here. And if you want to be more specific, which I would, okay, you can Google Owl Purdue, MLA Format and Style Guide. And you're going to get, it's going to look like this. It gives you all the different types of resources that you can use and how to format them. Okay. So I think that's a great resource. You're going to probably use it later on for your other papers, in the upper grade. And a lot of teachers use this site as well for reference. Okay. I think it's very user-friendly. All you have to do is just click on this site. Okay, I want to know how to cite a video, or I want to know how to cite a newspaper article or interview. And you just click on it and it gives you an example. It's great. Okay, so what is next? You're going to submit your response to essential question 8 in your notes for credit. And if you're here, don't forget to sign in. And then don't forget to make a copy of your notes for your homeroom teacher. And if you need me to sign your DS note form, I will do so right now. Okay, and any questions that I did not get to, please make sure to email me. Thank you for joining me. Okay, welcome Spanish 1. This is Unit 24. This is the calendar, this is the agenda for the week. We're going to go over the calendar, our essential questions, numbers, and grammar will be on affirmative and negative words. Okay, so this week you are finishing up Unit 23. So I am starting it again a little bit early with Unit 24. Okay, that one you will start on Monday. But since we meet on Thursdays, it's kind of a weird time, but at least you get a preview before you get started on that unit. So tomorrow you have your Unit 23 test, and if after you take the test, if you have any questions, you can always just email me or come in and see me, and I can help you with that. As a lot of the quizzes and tests are getting tougher and tougher. Okay, here's the essential question. What are some rules to keep in mind when using affirmative and negative words in Spanish? Okay, so for those of you taking Cornell notes, you can turn this in for your homeroom teacher, or you can even turn in the practice sheet that I file transferred to you. Cornell notes? Yes. Yeah. Okay, again, the central question. What are some rules to keep in mind when using affirmative and negative words in Spanish? Remember, you need to turn something into your homeroom teacher for the week. So you could take notes, you could do a practice sheet. Okay. These are our numbers, okay? This should be review from first semester. You have numbers 0 to 10. Thank you. Okay, students are requesting that I go back to the central question, so I'll go back. Give you guys some time.
Yeah.
Okay, am I good to move on to the next slide?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So here are numbers. These are from first semester that you were supposed to learn, 0 through 10. I'll go over them right now. We have 0. You guys can repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, y 10. Okay, so this is from last semester. Let's go to the next one. 11 through 20. Okay, let's read them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, take a look at this one. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay? So this is not part of your vocabulary, but I'm reviewing it because you guys should know this. Okay, you guys want a little bit more time on that slide? Yeah. Okay. Where's the vocabulary? And then in your vocabulary list, I think we start from 30. Yeah, we start from 30. Oh, did I get? Then we have 21. See the pattern? All the way to 30. 22, and then you start again. 23. So what's after 23? 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, and then you have 30. And then the pattern repeats again. 31, 32, 33, 34. You keep the pattern over and over. Then we have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So for today's practice, we're going to do some math in Spanish math. Basic, very basic, from primary grades. Okay. So again, if you're going to say like 44, you're going to use 40, and then you need to use the 4, okay? 44, okay? 47, 47, 47. Here are hundreds. So if you know 1, 2, all the way to 9, it's going to help you to remember those. You have 200. Not yet. We'll get to that. 200, 300, 400. This one's different. 500, not 500. 500. Then we have 600. 700. It's not siete, like siete, it's 700. Okay? Then we have 800. Like that one does follow our ocho. Then 900. This one's a little bit different as well. 1,000 is 1,000. 10,000 is 10,000. How would you say 20,000? 20,000. How would you say 30,000? 30,000. Yeah. So you keep that pattern over and over. 1,000,000 is 1,000,000. 1,000,000, 1,000,000. Okay. Yo amo las matemáticas. Okay. So we have 10 más 5. What is that? Okay, what's 10? 10 and 5? 5. So that's 15. Can we say 15? 15. Muy bien. Go to the next one. Okay, 40 más 14. What's 40 más 14? That's not in your practice sheet. We're just doing some warm up. What's 40? That's 40. What's 14? 14. Good. So we have 40 plus 14. What's that? In English, 54. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to say 54. How do you say 50? 50, and then your 4. 54. Good. Okay. Okay, it's getting a little bit more difficult. 800. 800. Thank you. Más 205. What's 205? 205. 205. Is that what you said? 205. Yes, 205. So what's 800 plus 205? 1,005. So it'd be 1,000 and then the 5. Yeah, 1,005. This is the warm up before you guys get started on that. I want you guys to help each other out. Okay, so right now I want you to work on the warm up. It's going to take us some time. Work with your group. Help each other out to figure out the numbers. No, I want you guys to use this one. Help each other out. Help each other out. Yes. Use your resources that you have here, or use your resources as people. Okay, classmates, help each other out. Don't use your phone. Come on, figure it out. You guys can do the math. Okay. Okay, so just drop it at the top so you remember. And then we have, okay, so now we're for 1,800 right here, and now you have to figure out how to say 1,800. You actually just combine me. I was you write the number and then you write the word. So not just the number, I want you to write the word. Okay? So you have that, that's good, and now write the word. Next. You have 1 million. So with me, 40. Yeah. Double check your help each other out. Some of you are at different levels with Spanish. Some of you might be a little bit more advanced. Help each other out. So if you have, I think you have Miss White, I can show her we did that. Maybe she'll give you double credit. How did you get that? We're going to put it over so basically, what's the first one is agree. Yeah, so right, 1,800. Then I put 1,400. That. Yeah. And now yeah, how do you know? Just don't ask. Oh, there you go. Addition. Okay, how do you write it? Okay, remember to write it in. Yeah. And then write down how the actual. Yeah, I'll go over it. Okay, so we, just to reiterate, we are going over the Spanish numbers practice right now as a group. I'll give you guys some more time to work on that, and then we're going to come back and I'll write down the answers that we came up with so that you guys are informed as well.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to see what you have. Right. What about this one? Cientos, 70. Ciento is what? Sesenta. 60. 160. Oh, wait. Obviously, 30. Are we supposed to find what they are? Yes. So the number and then the number written on the text. That's just it. Yeah. So that one. Help each other out. Wait, is that you? I never all this work. Yeah. No, none of them are always. So 300 plus 500 is 800. So we just are extra here. I think you might have to write it down and take it out on here. It's never problem. They basically use people who are very fun. Got it. It's helpful for it. You do. So we have Western Canada, which is Western. How's it going? Okay. So this one basically is. Well, maybe it's number 4. They got 800. Let's write 800. Yeah, that's really fine. Katie. Oh, yeah. Oh. You can and then write something you want to know something. I know. Thank you for the information. I'm going to get about this, and then you'll see. Yeah, sorry, 100. Yeah, I'm 50. Shut up. I didn't know that. Okay, right about common sense. Let's set my downside to the line. Right out like this. Like the one for 800. Hey, you can do it. 800. Guess what? You say but in our country, and people just like a really Okay, let's keep moving on. Okay, let's take a look at the first one, number 1. Okay, I'm gonna wait for everyone to be quiet so we can start and finish the practice. Okay, number 1, we had mean. I'm going to have you move. Okay, number 1, we have mean plus 800. Actually, that would stay the same. 800. What number did you guys get for that one? 1800. That's correct. Okay, number 2, 1841. What number was that one? 1841. Okay. Number 3, we had 160. What number is that? 160 is what? 160 plus 30 is 190. How do we say 190? How do we say 190? Yes. 190. You guys should be checking your answers. 190. Okay, number 4. We had 300. What's 300? 300 más 500. What's 500? 500 equals 800. How do we say 800 in Spanish? 800. Muy bien. Okay, check your answers. You guys should be correcting them if you did not get them right. Number 5, cinco. We have 400. What's 400? Plus 54. 54. What's 400 plus 54? 454. How do we say 454? 454. Yeah. 400. And then we have 50. 54. Okay. And now 6 through 10 are for you to just write down the equivalent in Spanish. Okay, they're pretty long. The first one, 6, is 435. How do we say 435? Bless you. Okay, so 400, that's 400. And then we have to say 35, 35. Good. Number 7, 899. So we're taking the 800 first. How do we say that? 899. Perfect. 800. So 800, and then we have to say 99. Yes, 99. Good. Okay, that's number 7. 8. Okay, it's getting very long now. 1,346. How do we say 1,000? Mil. And then how do we say 300? 300. 300. And then how do we say 46? 46. Good. 46. Awesome. Okay, we're winding down to 9 and 10. 9, that one's 40,200. How do we say 40,000? 40,000. Good. And how do you say 200? 200. 40,200. Okay, you're getting a lot of practice with your numbers. Yeah. You want to see number 8? Okay. We have the 1000, then the 300, and then 446, 46. Let me make this a little bit more easier to see. There we go. Okay, number 10, 5,673. 5,000. Okay, 5,600. And then 73? 73. Good. Okay, 5,000. 6. And then our 670. 673. There we go. Okay, check your answers. You should have that done. So you guys can see the pattern. You're going to break it up 1,000, 100, tens, and 1. Okay. So I'm going to go over affirmative and negative words. You have some common affirmative and negative words that you need to be familiar with. Here are some negative words. Okay, we have no, ya no, nadie, nada, nunca, jamás, ninguno, ninguna, ninguno, ninguna, tampoco, y ni. So you're going to get this as you go through your grammar. You want to print them out so you have your sheet as you are moving along Unit 24. Then affirmative words are your yes words. Sí, alguien, algo, siempre, alguno, alguna, algunos, algunas, o, y también. Okay, here are some guidelines that you need to know. When you're going to use ninguno or alguno, okay, make sure that you use the correct form depending on gender and number. Again, that's kind of a rule for a lot of these grammar mini lessons we go over. So algunas, because we're talking about people, and it's more than one, and it's las personas, we're going to use algunas to match it. Algunas personas. That's what we're talking about. Okay? So it has to match gender and number. It's not going to always say alguno if the noun or what we're referring to is not singular masculine.
And it's just with those two.
Yes, just with those two. Okay, our second guideline or rule, when ninguno comes before a singular masculine noun, you're going to shorten it to ningún. Okay? So it wouldn't be ninguno hombre, it would be ningún hombre. Hombre is male. Okay, singular masculine. Okay? So that's the second rule to remember. Okay. Third rule. Spanish, unlike English, uses double negatives. Okay, we use double negatives. So, no sé nada. I don't know anything, which really means I don't know nothing. Okay. No vino nadie a la fiesta, which is equivalent to nobody came to the party, but literally it means nobody didn't come to the party. And we, in English, we try not to use double negatives because it turns it into a positive. Yeah.
Why does English use double negative?
I'm not sure, but that's the rule. Yes, they use double negatives. Something that we just need to remember. Okay, so that's just something that Spanish language does. They use double negatives. Okay, English we don't, because that wouldn't make sense to us, right? Okay, make sure you respond to essential question 8 on 3-6 in Middlebury to get credit. Thank you for joining me.